Hi guys, it's Amy with A to Z Stamping, and today I was going to make a card for you using the new Butterfly Gala stamp set. This is a photopolymer stamp set, so it comes in the clear stamps. And there's a coordinating punch that I'll use on this, so I'll show you that in a bit. But it's a really fun set to use. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this butterfly here, along with this little guy. All of the little butterflies you see, they're on the same stamp as the big one, which works perfectly with the punch. And then I'm going to be using the sentiment, the good things in life are better with you. I love that. All right. So what we need is a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. So I've got one here, just a scrap. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my Memento ink. And I've got the butterfly here. So see how there's the two together. So we'll go ahead and stamp or ink this up. And actually, since it is a photopolymer, I like to use my foam mat just to get a better impression. So ink that up. I'm just gonna, actually gotta get that inked up a little bit better. I'm gonna stamp it right here. Perfect. And I'm gonna clean that off with my chamois. I think I need to add a little bit of more ink to my Memento ink, so I'll just show you that really quick while I've got it here. Let me grab my re-inker right here. So what you do is you just want to do just a few drops. Okay, you don't want to oversaturate it when it needs to be inked up. And then that went in very well into the pad, but sometimes you need to massage it in. I just have an old plastic spoon here, and you would just kind of massage it into the pad to help it out. But like I said, that one didn't really need help. Let me just wipe this off my chamois. All right, that's all you do to re-ink it. Done. Simple. Okay, so I'm going to set this back, and then I'm going to grab out two of my Stampin' blends. So I have the, what do I have here? The Dark Calypso Coral Stampin' blends, and I have the Dark Daffodil Delight. And so I'm just going to color in my butterfly. Actually, I think I'll start with the lighter color. And it doesn't really matter how you color them. Just do whatever you want to do. I just wanted to bring in, I'll show you the designer series paper I'm using in a second. And so these are some of the colors that were in there that I wanted to bring in. So let's see, let's do that. And I'm just going to color in, let's see, butterfly. What do I want to do? Let's go with this one and this one. And let's do these down here. Let's do this guy. Okay, and for the little tiny one, I think I'll do these three in yellow. I love the blends because they're so easy. Okay, and then with the Calypso Coral, I will just fill in the rest. Okay, and I'm being a little bit quick here. I could take my time and grab the light of both of these and sort of blend it all together, but I'm okay with this for right now. Okay. But you see how quick and easy it is with the blends. Okay, so there's all our coloring. Perfect. Now I'm going to grab the punch. So here's the coordinating punch. It's Butterfly something, maybe Butterfly Duet. I don't remember. It should be at the bottom of your screen. But this punch, you see it cuts out the big one and the little one. So when we feed it in, it'll fit in there perfectly. So I just want to line it up. There will be a bit of a white border. Okay, so punch. All right, and I'm done with that. Got my two little guys here. All right, so I'm going to set these. Actually, though, you know what? What I don't like on here, because I didn't stamp the black part, and I don't really want them. I'm going to just cut it off. See this little white part? There is coordinating the little antennas and all that for the butterflies, but I just don't need it on this card, so I'm just cutting that off. Okay. There we go. So now I'll set these butterflies aside. All right, and I'm gonna grab a piece of another piece of Whisper White cardstock. So this one here measures 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I'm actually gonna grab the Memento ink out one more time, and we're gonna stamp the sentiment. The good things in life are better with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink this up. And I'm gonna stamp this right at the bottom. Okay, the good things in life are better with you, and stamp and lift. Perfect. Let me clean that off. Okay. All right, and now we can put our card together. All right, so we're gonna start with our card base. So I have a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock. This is cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. I'm gonna fold it over. And use my bone folder here. Okay, my card's gonna open this way. Next, I have a piece of designer series paper from the Bird Ballad suite. So this has the keys on this side and the flowers on this side. And this is cut at, let's see, what are we cut at here? This is cut at 4, should be by 5 1/4. Yep, 4 by 5 1/4. Let me grab my snail. Okay, and this is going to go right on the front, right here. Then I took one of our embossing folders. I think this is called Script, something along those lines, and I ran it through my Big Shot, a piece of Whisper White cardstock. But our embossing folders now work with any machines that you can run an embossing folder through. It is 6 inches wide though, so you need a machine that can take one 6 inches wide. So I took a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And this one here measures 1 3/4, should be by 5 1/4. Yep, 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. And I ran it through the Big Shot. So you see it's got the embossed words. It's really cool. And we're going to go ahead and stick this on. So with embossed, okay, come on. There we go. I like to do all 4 sides with things that are embossed just so it doesn't curl up. And I'm going to go all the way to the edge of my designer series paper here. Perfect. Okay, and I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so this, before I stick this onto anything, I'm going to grab the linen, what are we calling this? Our braided linen trim. And I want to just wrap a piece right around like so. Stick this down. Where's my snips? And stick this down. Let's make sure it's straight. All right. And now we will stick adhesive on the back here. And this is going onto a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock. And it is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. This is going to go right over the top there. Okay, not totally straight, but it's good enough for me. All right, and then we're going to put some adhesive on the back of this. And this is going right onto our card, about like so. Okay, then we're going to grab our butterflies. Flip those over, and I'm going to stick some dimensionals on the back of the butterfly. So I have some mini dimensionals here for the little tiny butterfly. I'll just probably do 2 mini dimensionals. Peel those off. Come on. If you don't have any mini dimensionals, you can cut a big dimensional in half. And then I'm going to grab regular dimensionals for the big butterfly. Let's go 1 and 2. And let's go ahead and peel these off. All right, so we're going to put this guy right here. And we're going to put this little tiny guy. Let's go right here. All right. And then I'm going to grab these Gingham Gala sequins. And let me see here. Let me grab my There we go. My take your pick tool. So this is pretty cool. It's got the putty on one end. You have a spatula on one end, the piercing tool on one end, and then there's also a die brush attachment, and there's another putty, but this is to replace all the old tools. Now they're all in one. It's quite clever. So I'm going to grab some of these, and I'm going to go ahead and stick them right on here. So we have one. It is kind of nice. I just have to get used to it that everything is in one tool. I think it's called the take your pick tool. 1, 2, 3. And that, oops, stick the lid back on here. That is my card. The good things in life are better with you. Isn't that sweet? And here's one I did earlier. I love it. See, you could also do pull in these other colors that are in the card to do your butterfly. I just really wanted to pull out the Calypso Coral and the Daffodil Delight. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.